Hello and welcome to the Laundry Services Project Screencast demo. This is part of the final project in the Higher Diploma in Computer Science in CCT College. Purpose of the project. The project is a website that helps to manage the workload in a laundry services company. Basically, the visitors can see the services that the company is offering and register its information in the system, and then they can log in and book these services. And on the other hand, the company can see all the bookings generated by the users, and when the service is complete, they can generate an invoice for the client. Technologies involved in this project are many. Between them, we have in the backend part, the framework is Node, and we use Express for server configuration and app configuration and the design of the endpoints. In the front end part, we have HTML, EJS, CSS, and JavaScript. The database is developed in MongoDB, and we use Mongoose, that is a Node library that helps us to communicate our database with our application. Okay, we're gonna proceed now to the demonstration. As we said before, this is a Node Express project. So we can see the main file is the app.js file. We have here all the libraries required, the database connection, the configuration, the session configuration, the routes, the error handlers, and the port to be used. That will be 4000. As it's a MongoDB project, we need to have MongoDB running. We are running here, and we are in the root folder of our project in a Windows terminal. So we just put initiate with Node app.js, in this case normal. Start the app, and if everything is okay, we will receive two messages. As we can see here, we will receive server started at 4000 and database connected. And we can see we receive the both messages. So we just need to go to a web browser. We can open another. We can go to localhost 4000, and we have the app running there. As you can see, it's a website with a nav bar in the top side with some options. We are not logged now. We are just a visitor. We can see the reviews, but we cannot add any review. The footer. We can see the services, all the services available. We can see the detail of the service, but we cannot book any service because we are not logged and we are not registered. So if a user or a visitor wants to book a service, needs first to register the information in this link with this form. Put an email there, that could be CCT Ireland, a username CCT Ireland, and a password will be the same, just for testing purposes. We press register, and we are now logged, and we can see home, but now we can add a review, and we can see the services. And now we can, when we click in one service, we can see this form that is used to book a service. And now we can book a service. CCT staff address. We need to put this data, name and last name, the address, phone, that needs to be a number, and the date. We know that the company doesn't work on weekends, so if we try to put a weekend, the system doesn't allow that. We need to put a date that has to be not today and not previous than today, so we can put tomorrow. If we do that, for example, when we want to add the booking, there is a message from the system, so it's not allowed. So we need to put a bigger date. In this case, we can put 16 at booking, and we can see the booking there. And we can see once we are logged, we can see this section that is my bookings, and we can see there all our bookings. In this case, the one that we just did right now, and we can see the booking there. We can see the status that is submitted, all data that we register there for the booking. We can edit the booking. In this case, we cannot change the service or the date, but we can change the name, the address, and the phone. For example, here we can put another number, 90. Push update, and it's changed. And in home, we can add reviews. We can add a review here. Any review, could be whatever, and a rate, and we push or we press add review, and we receive this message. We can dismiss it, and we can see at the end that our review is there. We can delete it or we can keep it, and then we can just log out of the system. Now we will see what admin user can do. I mean, someone in the company, an admin from the company, to manage all the bookings and services since the company side. Let's see. We log in as an admin. We put a password and log in. And we can see here the options: home services, my bookings, and new service. As we can see here, the admin user can add services or edit one services. For example, if we want to change this service, we have the option edit, and we want to change the price. We are in promotion, so we reduce the price and put update, and we can see that the new price is 30 euro. We can see all the bookings for this service, and we can delete them if we want to, or if they are complete. We can create new services. For example, weekly subscription price is probably 30 euro. Description up to 12 kilograms per week, and we add the service, and it's there. And we can see in the services, in the last one, weekly subscription. So in my booking section, we can see all the bookings made for all the users. So for example, we can see the one that we did, this is the last one, is CCT staff, and we can view booking, and we can edit this booking. And in this case, as is an admin account, we can change the status. So we can see here, suppose that we complete the service, so we can change the status to completed, and the user will see in the booking, in my booking sections, that the service is completed, so he or she can come to the store and collect the clothes. And once the user is in the store, we can generate a report, like an invoice. For this service, for example, we can just press generate report, and we can receive this message, and we can go to the root folder, and in the root folder open the report, and we will see CCT staff, the service, the address, the phone, the date, and the status completed, and the price, €25. We can just verify that here, CCT staff, all the data, the date, and the service is just try, so we can go to just try, it's €25. And in the reviews section, the admin can post reviews, and the admin can delete any of the reviews posted by any user to moderate the content, or just in this case doesn't make sense this review, so the admin could delete and review deleted, and it's not there anymore. So it's basically that. We have to mention that the feature of generate report in the deployed project allocated in Heroku app, it's working, but you cannot access to the file, so you cannot open the file because it's in the Heroku server. So we have to find a method to retrieve that information from the server, but currently it's not working. But in the local application it's working perfectly. So we just go to logout, and that's it. You can find a repository in GitHub and a deployed app to test in Heroku app in the following addresses. App improvement. This app could be improved adding some features like user management, sort and search features, and generate more documents like the work schedule. A user management system could be very useful if we want to upgrade or delete some users in our system. And a sort and search tool is very important because in a real business, the volume of bookings will be big or huge in some cases. So we need to find a way to sort the bookings by name or by service to generate the invoice quickly for the client. And we need to generate the work schedule to manage better the workload in the company. This feature could be added adding the generate report method in the booking index section, and we can print all the bookings active in the system, and we can schedule a work roster in the company. This could be added just implementing a couple of methods.